Now we see the difference between the transgender woman that ain't got the full surgery and the woman, the natural woman. We starting to see it. Cause ain't no way when a woman, natural woman, get a man working good job 5 years, making good money. Oh, baby, we not gonna let him lose that job. We not gonna let him lose that job. Now, most likely, a lot of them be having churn. So, when you have kids, it's like, oh no, you can't lose that job. We need guaranteed money for the churn. Maybe that's the difference, Maybe, natural women that have the churn. But I'm telling you now, I ain't got no kids, and I'm not letting my man fumble his 5-year job. 5 years? Oh, baby, he had good benefits. Good benefits. Hey, Debbie, let's talk about it. I need all my natural women to chime in. Chime in. All right, natural women. It's so hard for us to find a man that can keep a job, let alone a job for 5 years. Oh no. Miss Netta, you can't blame that on nobody but Miss Netta. Tell you that right now. Because we know how it is when we get a man and he don't want to go to work. He want to call in. He want to be out all times of night. No, he got to be in the work early. Oh, we on his trail. Oh, we is on him. Everybody think, oh yeah, you calling him cause you don't want him to be with nobody. He might be cheating. He needs to get up for work in the morning. His bills need to be paid. So I already know the struggle of having a man, black man, okay, that can keep a job. Period. Charles, y'all say Charles don't say nothing. Charles only all right. That's how he was on the job. All right. And doing what he need to do, going in how he need to go in. 5 years. No, sir. That is Miss Netta's fault. They can't play. They blaming that on the manager. That's all of Miss Netta doing. Miss Netta ain't set up there and had no job for 5 years and making good money. Miss Netta want to be on the internet, which is fine, but you don't sit up there and take a man that's been working and convince him to go on tour with you, because you're nothing without Charles. Miss Netta can't be Miss Netta without Charles. Tell you that right now. The whole point of it is because you ugly and the man looks somewhat decent. Okay, he younger. I mean, his eyes a little spread apart, but he ain't Kim Kardashian level. But I mean, he could date an ugly ass Auntie Hammy. As far as giving y'all a level of what he would be. I know that ain't no better than Netta, but still. We got Miss Netta, that's her whole story. She knows she ain't got a story without Charles. So you set up there and convince this man to let the managers give a fake doctor's note to the job people, and the job people said it's fraudulent. I'm telling you right now, Netta was dead wrong. Dead wrong. And I was just saying, Netta and Charles is doing good. They don't need to focus on the being famous and all of that. They just need to focus on getting them some residual income. Focus on promoting that song, keep pushing that song so the song can get bigger and bigger. And so that can be some residual income, and they can do that from home. They don't have to go all out to this place and that place. They can promote Charles Your Lunch is Ready from home. They still got work to do with that so that they're getting a residual check, so that $1,800 a month is coming from Charles Your Lunch is Ready streams. Okay, she ain't got to even come online if she don't want to. So I was just saying that they need to focus on that so that Charles can retire early, and Charles probably have him a little side business where he focus on that business, and they is just making money. Charles done lost the damn job. Charles done lost the damn job. That is dead. She took a man from making 5 years, black man, you brought him down. She literally brought Charles down. He was up. She literally set him back. All that he did. He has, either way, if he gets another job, he has to start all over building up his 5 years. That was a very, very good thing for him to have on his resume. Imagine 5 years, now 10 years on the job. That is amazing. We do not see that with our black men a lot. So she took him right. She pulled him down back to them statistics. Oh, the black man can't keep no job. She literally just put him back into them statistics, because you are the woman of the relationship. The woman says what goes, period. So she can say, I handle this. Charles, you need to keep that job. We don't need no fake notes and all of that. You don't need to go. You missing too many days. She should have been there for him. That is what women do. That is what a woman does. It's just a natural thing. When you got a coochie, you're gonna be that mother-like step in, and you're gonna want the best for your child. You're gonna want the best for your husband. So she sat up there, and now she's trying to put the blame on Carlos. No, that is not Carlos' fault. Y'all could have stood up to Carlos just like you just stood up to him and said, oh, we firing you and we don't want to do this. It's plenty of times you could have said no to this man. So at this point, you cannot blame a manager for Charles losing his job. Y'all thought that y'all was finna be these big old stars. No, Netta thought she was finna be this big old star, dogging Charles out, telling him, oh, don't have this one on your live. Don't do this. Don't do that. I'm wondering why Charles is going live. Charles got to go live now because Charles done lost his fucking job. She done made Charles have to be a fucking social media person. How else is the man gonna make money? Do you know how hurt that man is from that? A black man can't really show his true emotion because, he's lame, he's weak, whatever the case, for all the reasons above, that a black man can't show his true feelings. But I am sure that man is upset about that. 5 years, and now you have to be on the internet, gotta look at all these people with aggravating comments. You have to be a social media person. You can tell that he's not into that. That was not his life. You can tell that this man say 2-3 words throughout the whole thing. It was an advertisement they had to do. It was time for Charles to say his part. When Charles was saying his part, Netta was mouthing it like a mother, like a stage mom. Like a stage mom. And now that they are dependent, see, they wasn't dependent on the internet money before. But now they are dependent on this internet money because she done set up there and let Charles lose his damn job. I swear, I mean, it was funny and everything, but that's now it's serious. That is a sign. That is a sign. That man done lost his job because y'all lied to the job and sent fake out of state doctor's notes to the job. These people know for a fact that y'all are online. I hope he know that it was known that he is an online personality. They know the times that he lied before. This probably wasn't the first time this man lied and said he was sick and can't come in. I feel like it's solely, of course, it's on Charles because he was just stupid as hell, and that's not even his real name, but whatever. It's definitely on Charles because he was dumb as hell to let a motherfucking woman, man, whatever, trick him up out his motherfucking bag. Stupid. But being that you are in a husband-wife relationship, that's just like your wife robbed the bank and you an accomplice. He's so goddamn dumb. He's gonna be right there, following the bitch. Miss Netta knows she is the leader. Miss Netta should have led the foundation. That's your husband. Oh, that's my husband, and this and that. She was so Miss Netta. Look at Miss Netta. Okay? Miss Netta had a point to prove to the world, a point to prove to herself, a point to prove from all her life of being told that she ugly, that she's not attractive, that nobody wants her. You a man, calling her Joe. So at this point, Netta was doing all of this to get back at people. This wasn't, oh, she wanted to be successful. She wanted to say, look at me now. All the haters, look at me now. Oh, we at the BET Awards. What the haters gonna say now? All the things that Netta began to do was just to prove to the haters that I'm somebody. And bitch, you end up having that man lose the job. It ain't genuine. When it ain't genuine, baby, and it begins to be some vindictiveness, when you turn your success and measure your success off of vindictiveness, it never works. That's what's wrong with Armand Wiggins. That's what's wrong with Tasha K. Soon as they do something good, oh yeah, the haters, they don't even acknowledge God. They ain't even acknowledging their mama. Soon as, just look at people. I want y'all to definitely look at it. And you wonder why things crash and burn for people. Soon as they get something that's good, if they saying, oh yeah, with the haters, and especially our mom, soon as he get a booking, oh yeah, booked and busy, bitch, these hoes is mad. What they gonna say now? Do you even care that God, you say, oh, booked and busy is such a blessing. Humble yourself. It is a blessing. It ain't, oh yeah, hater. Hey, Anastasia. So when um these young creators, old creators coming through, you have to see that whenever they're doing something, it's more of, hey, I ain't seen Miss Netta say, oh, it's such a blessing. Everything, when I would post something, you have to give it to God, especially if it's some kind of, or thank the people. Thank y'all. I'm so excited. Thank y'all so much. You have to humble yourself. You can't be like, oh yeah, and I'm getting this 10 grand, and yeah, and they finna book me for 22, and over here, baby, you gonna get a lot of haters. And as soon as something happened to you, as soon as something bad happened to you, they gonna be so loud. Oh yeah, I thought they was going to the BET Awards. Had this young lady not bragged so much, as if she's throwing it in people's face, I ain't never see one video where Miss said it's a blessing that we gonna be on BET Awards. I'm just so excited. It's for the culture. This type of Black History. Oh, that it's good for transgender couples to be able to. Had she talked in that way, they probably would have had Netta come. But Netta was so cocky, and baby, when you're cocky, that's one thing Black people don't like. Black people do not like if you was at the bottom and you finally come up and you become cocky. Oh, they gonna say it all the time, bitch. You better remember where you came from, cause just as soon as you got it, this quick as you'll lose it. Black people do not like braggers. Period. They may say, oh, okay, all right, Miss Netta, but they ain't gonna buy your song. They ain't gonna buy your seasonings. They not finna let you get no money so you can throw it in their face even more. Same thing with the young lady, Ekane. That's why Ekane couldn't really do her own branding because it wouldn't match her following. What her following would not match the amount of sales because she's a big bragger. And even though these people are acting like they're cool with her, they will never allow their selves to make her even more big. There are the people that send her the little chats and stuff. And she does have, like I say, it's just it would not match. If she's got 5 million followers, probably 100,000 gonna spend money on her stuff, which is still good. I'm not saying this is a bad thing. I'm just saying this is why she brags. They brag in a way where it's in their followers' face. You don't brag to your followers. You don't make your followers feel less than idiots. They need the proper social media content creator etiquette, because that's not something that you do. You be very humble. I always go back to Nicki Minaj because it's she's a very good example. She's very cocky. However, she was once very humble, and her cockiness growed with her fans. Her fans was telling her, it's time to talk shit. We can't be bitches. When she was very humble into her fans, always talking to them. And when it was time to strike something and get mad at somebody, it was the outsiders, not her motherfucking fans. So a lot of people, a lot of them, they are got the wrong idea. But when I seen that about Charles, I said, Charles lost his job. My heart hurt. I was like, That is not good, bro. What the fuck? It is not that serious online, bro. And Netta was supposed to be there for Charles and steer him in the right way. She was supposed to steer that man in the right way because a real woman ain't gonna let no man fuck up his wallet. Tell you that right now. A real woman is gonna make sure your clothes is ironed for work. Make sure you got your meals for work. I thought she had the right idea, but that fame went to her head. That fame, them views got to her head because she ain't never been nobody before. So this her first time ever being somebody. So the devil gonna be on you. And you have to keep grounded and stay humble. That baby did not stay humble and grounded. And being from Alabama, living in the trailer, I'm sure she know about the Lord. I'm sure she know about that good old country learning about being humble. And I know Miss Netta know that not being humble, that's why she came through and said, oh, well, I'm finna give back school supplies. Oh, baby, the damage is done. The job is gone. Like, y'all literally fucked y'all fucking shit up. Y'all home lives is fucked up, and now it's like you stuck in social media now. You stuck in it now. Now all you got is social media. That's why I seen she on YouTube, she over here, she over there. Charles got a page, Charles going live, Charles over here. They is desperate for that money now. It's going to be very hard to make that guaranteed money that Charles was making online. But she was so cocky about views and so cocky about the attention that she thinks she can just make that money. First of all, the man done damn told on your ass and said that you owe IRS. Said that you ain't pay, you made 100,000, ain't pay your taxes. IRS has it on camera that you said you had 22,000 in your account. You're boasting about this 22,000, and baby, IRS will come and see about you, and they have the footage everywhere. You done said it, and so many bloggers done put it on the internet. Ain't no way you can erase it. So now they're going to be asking questions. And you're going to end up like Wesley Snipes. They say you look like Wesley Snipes. You're going to end up on IRS like Wesley Snipes too. Because if you is not paying your taxes, baby, they will take that trailer that you said you own. You own your trailer. They will take that motherfucker wreck from up under you. Because you owe IRS. Oh, baby. They don't play. And you have bragged. Shut your fucking mouth. That is ridiculous. You don't say no shit like that. Oh, and I'll show y'all what I got in my bank account. You dummy. IRS is one people that do not play. They will put your ass in jail. And you were talking 6 figures. We ain't talking no, oh, you claim somebody child. Got you a little 1,400, 3,500. You know what I'm saying? The IRS done audited. They know that wasn't your child. You got to pay the IRS. They let you go on payments. No, 6 figures, bitch, they taking you to jail. You have to go to jail. You getting up there to Fed time. So, the problem is, no, they did not say Coolio daughter. I said that. I say as soon as I went to take the picture, I say, look at my hair looking like Coolio. R.I.P. Coolio. I love Coolio. As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life and realize the sun death. Cause I've been blessed and it lasting so long that even my mama think that my mind is gone. Well, I ain't never crossed a man that didn't deserve it. You better watch how you talk and where you walk. Please look at mine. Hey, Trinity. Yes, R.I.P. Coolio. I love him. Candace, I don't know why these kids get me hyped up. So the idea is, if you are husband and wife and you know for a fact that a good 50 grand residually is not coming in monthly, do not quit your job. Once that money is coming in residually, even a good 30 grand coming in residually a month, that is your cue. That is when you are a mega influencer, not a micro influencer. You're a macro influencer and you're making enough money to quit your job. Okay? And none of y'all ain't making that. That's Charlie level. That is Charlie level, because you still have to pay your taxes. So even if you're making 30 grand a month, 20 grand a month, I mean, depending on how you're filing and how many churn you got to file, I mean, Miss Netta, IRS, no, you ain't got no hella churn. So at this point, you're going to have to pay. And they do not play. Period. Okay? And, I do got the fart. Warner, hold on. I got, let me get it up there so y'all can hear it good. Whew. There you go, Warner. I was holding that for you. Now listen, I was holding my fart because shit, he the one. Anyways, now, if you want to be a content creator, that is great. But do not quit your job. Do not play around with your job unless you know how to make you some other, your money already coming in. How did he lose his job? Miss Netta and Carlos is the manager. I'm gonna get to Carlos. Carlos is the manager. They say Carlos wrote a fake doctor's note for Charles. Charles take the doctor note to the job. They fire his ass because the doctor note is fraudulent. So Miss Netta knew what was going on. That was her. Oh no, even knowing that, I'm not finna let my husband send his job no fake ass note. Period. Go to work. It is not nothing that we need to be doing that bad. I want my husband to have dignity. He is a black man. He is a hard worker. He needs his benefits. This social media stuff does not have any benefits. It does not come with insurance. It doesn't come with pensions. We need for my man to be at his job so that we have some guaranteed funds. Any real woman would have made that decision for her household. Period. Real woman. Okay? She see this money ain't coming in. Oh, and they just said that they were paying money. They admitted they was paying money like it's a flex. Like we gonna say, oh, Carlos, you was so wrong for that. Bitch, you stupid. So y'all sat up there and spent all y'all money talking about y'all want a reality show. Did you even look up how much reality shows cost? How much you make from them? Y'all said, and then here she go, oh, I had $22,000. And I told him I was going to do me a reality show on my own. $22,000 ain't no money for no reality show, heifer. You seen how fast that money left. He showed you how quick money leaves when you trying to go up against Hollywood. Y'all couldn't even buy the right Gucci to be in LA. Y'all couldn't even buy the right Gucci to be on the BET red carpet. They don't let people that's wearing fake stuff like that nowhere. They not living like that. Y'all sat up there and played yourselves. I can't believe how she carried on. Now, Carlos, I feel like Carlos did what her money could afford. $22,000 is piss of an amount of money when it comes to a reality show, amount of money when it comes to going to the BET Awards and doing what you have to do, paying people and making your connections to get there. Okay? These young ladies, that's the city girls and all these city girls, $22,000 ain't none of them. They spending $22,000 on one purse, bitch. One night, $22,000 damn dollars, Netta. She just paraded how much money I had. Tell them how much money I had. That let me know. If anybody knows, bitch, $1,000 a day, that's 22 days. That's how long you possibly would have lasted in LA. And bitch, $1,000 a day, I mean, that's your outfit, your food. That ain't even your hotel. Your hotel got to cost you a good $500 a motherfucking day if you want to be at the hotels that the people that walk on the BET Award red carpet. Now, if you ain't trying to be on the red carpet, baby, them hotels $30 a night. But them hotels is $500 to $700 a motherfucking night just to stay in LA. So I don't know where the fuck y'all was staying at. Y'all sure was staying at the big celebrity hotel, because that's how much it costs per night, Netta. You would have only lasted 22 nights, $700. The other $300, what you gonna do with it? Because it costs $200 just to get in the club and have a section. It's not like anybody gives a fuck who the fuck y'all is to where they're booking you. They booking bitches like Kim Kardashian in LA. They not booking Charles and fucking Miss Netta. The fuck is y'all gonna do? You got too big in your head and you tried to take on LA? LA? You really thought $22,000 was gonna last in LA? Or anywhere? It costs $1,000 a month for a real manager. I don't know how much your manager was charging you. But for a real manager, that's the bare minimum. The real manager's $2,000 a month. Kevin Hart paying his manager $2,000 a month. That's why Kevin Hart them somewhere. City Girl, all of them labels, they pay their manager $2,000 a month to make shit happen for them. Your $2,000 a month, $22,000. 2,000 a month, that's 10 months. And the 2,000 a month pays for blog postings, appearances, meeting people, photo shoots, networking. That's what managers charge you for. 2,000 a month. Real deal. And you're going to be everywhere. You're going to be just like all the rest of the folks. That's how much it costs. Yes, on the pew 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 woman. So I already know from they told it. She said, when I came to you, tell everybody how much money I had in my account. $22,000. Bitch. And you want a reality show, seasonings, BET Awards, and to be a big star, and all you got is 22,000? Oh, baby, real people are investing 100 grand, 200 grand. Okay? That's how much labels are putting out for these young ladies, these young men. That is what it takes, Netta. Them $22,000, they wiped their ass with them $22,000. Didn't they? You even said it. Well, where all the money been? Well, where my reality show? Well, where is the seasonings? And then he talking about, oh, it cost $3,800. Well, what kind of seasonings was them? She must have only gonna sell 100 damn what they gonna, the order must have been only 100 orders, 1,000 orders. All she has to do is go and look. Say the seasonings cost you, the person, $3 per seasoning. Say it costs you $1 per seasoning. I highly doubt that. The only way it'll cost you $1 per seasoning is if you're buying a large amount, and you're probably buying a good $10,000 worth, $20,000 worth, $50,000 worth, because that's what Walmart's doing. Walmart buying $1 million worth, so that way it costing them 50 cents for the seasoning, and they charging us $4. Okay? If you just think about it, they told us the numbers. She even said and agreed $3,800 is what she had set aside out of the $22,000. Okay? The other money was going towards the reality show and other shit, but $3,800. I mean, she probably would have had what, 50? And then they said, oh, well, we needed 3 different seasonings. Well, what y'all gonna sell? 10 damn bottles? 10 seasonings? I know that seasoning costs more than $1 a unit. So at this point, ma'am, $3,800 probably got her, let's say they $3 a piece for simpleness, and she did 100, and that's $3,000, because you got to pay for the labels, you got to pay for the cartridge that the motherfucker come in, you got to pay for them to ship it out, and all this other bullshit, right? I honestly don't know where they getting these seasonings from. It's probably 100 seasonings. So what they was gonna do? 30 of one of them, 30 of the other, and 30 of the other. What the fuck you selling them for? But hey, that's her business. That's her business. But that is not that ain't enough money to start what she wanted to start. I would say Netta needed her a good $100K to do what she needed to do, and blow herself up. Miss Netta was supposed to be going towards being on a tab level, but she went south. You seen Tab. Tab ain't have her husband lose his job. Tab retired her husband. So Tab waited until she made a good amount of money and said, I'm going to retire my husband. Do you see the difference between Joe and Tab? Nah, look at him now. Not to say it's all transgenders. Okay? But I'm telling you, a lot of them will choose showbiz over being normal because they need that validation. They need to be like, uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. Yeah, what y'all said, y'all don't want me to be a woman. I bet I'm a woman now. I bet this woman is on BET Award. All my haters, she always say, all my haters are women. There are lots of women, lots of black women. All of my haters are just lots of women. Well, she wanted to shine on all them women. She wanted to show them women, I am on the BET red carpet. You wanted to shun women so bad. Some of these women that love you. I love Miss Netta, but I seen that she said I hate her. But she wanted to shine on women so bad that she ended up sinking her husband. Joe could never be on Tab level, but she could have paid to be on there. Melba never could be on Tab's level. She tried to start out that way, and it was very, very nice. I wanted her to go far. I wanted, because that is good for me. The more social icons that go and be great, that's great for me, because it's more of us that have a good story, because content creators get a bad rep. We just sit around begging for money all day. So it's good to show us, that's why I'm happy as a Tab, and people that just started just strictly from going and showing their content from home and going and being successful. So she had a very good start, but that you could tell that devil got to her, that the views got to her, her head got way too big, and the comments got to her. She let the comments get to her. She got into them comments. When you get into them comments, you'll get stuck into your head. That's one thing, a content creator, that's the devil. Don't ever read them comments. If you do read the comment, make light of it. Be ready for something that's going to offend you. Ignore it. What I used to do to help me, I see something that offend me, and I'd be like, oh my God, I'm looking for another. Because right when you see a comment that's going to offend you, you're going to see another comment that's going to uplift you. Oh, auntie, you so funny. Oh, auntie. And you just keep reading those until you can't even think about it anymore, because it's going to be there. And I'm, oh, auntie, you so cute. Oh, da. You just look for the good ones and read them out loud. Or I'm a troll myself. I love to troll a bitch, so I'm gonna read the comment and I'm gonna make it a bit a joke out of it. I'm gonna make a joke out of the person, and it's like haha, jokes on you type of thing, in a very not mad way, in a very comical way. I'm kind of witty, I'm kind of creative, so I have satire, and I know how. I've worked in corporate situations where I know how to be upset. I'm fuming, but they'll never know. I know how to put on my poker face. I know how to, and that was when you first starting. if you're not used to that shit after 3-4 years, I mean, you're just fucking soft. You're not meant for it, because now it's like, what the fuck? Who even gives a fuck? I need the goddamn comments now. So you learn that you need the motherfuckers. The more comments, the more money you make. So to wrapping it up by Charles and Netta, they fucked over. But Carlos, I laughed so hard. First of all, it's like he got all these teeth in the back on the bottom. He got a lot of teeth on the bottom. And he was explaining that thing. I say, look at Bubba. That's who he talk. If you go look at Forrest Gump, Bubba got the same amount of teeth in that mouth at the bottom. And he went up and he got that Bubba Gump kind of accent. It was so funny. I was laughing so hard. I say, he said they owe the IRS. He just went in and told everything. Thank you, Melba. I never will change. He went to talking, and baby, it was so funny. But I would say that he has a bit of more intelligence than Netta and Charles. I think he was so hyped up about all of this drama going on that it was hard for him to get his words out. But he did have a lot of valid points. I do think that he took advantage of Netta and Charles's $22,000, because that was a good amount for him to work with for his show. Because he kept saying he has his own network and he has the reality show and he's not putting it out. And if he do put it out, they ain't got no rights to it. And okay. Another thing, Shiesty. He had them sign a contract saying that the manager can sign stuff on their behalf. Shiesty. First of all, for anybody to want to have you sign that kind of contract as a manager, shiesty. If he's straight up, dude, I need you to be there reading everything with me, understanding all of this with me. He talking about, oh, I'm signing stuff. Just he's talking about, oh, well, they signed a contract saying that I can sign stuff on their behalf. That man, shiesty. Definitely shiesty. And typically, managers are shiesty. We've seen it so many times in Hollywood to where, I mean, you just need to expect a manager to rob you. If you want to be famous that bad, then you deserve to get robbed, dummy. Fame is not something that is holy. Fame is not something that is holy and humble. It's gluttony. You're basically saying, oh, God, protect me while I try to live a gluttonous life. You're going to get shiced in Hollywood because Hollywood is the devil's playground. We know that. So she the one wanted to get her manager so bad, because when you get a manager, that means you want to be famous. That means you want fame. You want to be on blogs. You want magazines. You don't want the money. You want the fame. Now, when you don't get no manager and you just figure out your money on your own, you just want your money. You could give a fuck about the fame. Okay? And for her to have $22,000 and take it and piss it away on fucking reality shows and hairdos and flights to do nothing, just to show everybody, hey, I'm over here. Hey, I'm over there. Hey, I have a tour. They made up some tour. Tours ain't supposed to cost you money. You're supposed to invest and make your money back. The only reason why you're going to these towns is because it's at least it's definitely hair. Is a photographer there that want to do your stuff for promo trade bargain. One thing Netta does have is a platform that a lot of people look at. So I would have definitely went the advertising way. I'm finding all the restaurants that's in the area, all of the clothing stores, all of the nail store, everything. I'm gonna have at least 10 promos set up for myself in the town, plus my tour. So that when I come to the town, my tour, I'm not only just making $700 from my tour. I done made me $100 from 10 different people, 10 different businesses. So that's another 1,000. Now I made me 1,700. And it cost me nothing. My flight was paid for from me motherfucking telling people, hey, I'm going on this flight. I'm coming to y'all town. Very humble. Ain't nobody got no money. Y'all cash out me money. And you show. People said, hey, we want you to come to this town. And they sent me $20, $30. And baby, Spirit so cheap. I don't know. And then the man said that woman was wanting first class. That just show you right there. Not humble. That bitch spent all her motherfucking money. She spent them $22,000 on flights. First class is $1,000. $22,000 only lasts 22 times. If you got a flight, if you going on tour and you going to 10 cities, 5 of the cities you got to fly to, and they got to be first class, that's $5,000 fucking dollars. You don't even make $1,000 at your show. So why the fuck would you spend $1,000 on a flight? Bitch, if you don't motherfucking get on a Spirit flight, them shits be $30 and $40 you get them ahead of time. That's nothing. There's no way a manager could have told me, oh, flights cost. Oh, baby, I just looked this flight up right here. For her to be on social media so much, bitch, you can't look up flights yourself? I would have booked my flights myself. I'd never let them people book my flights. Because, bitch, I need to know how much money is being spent, especially if it's my fucking money. So, I always book my own flights. And I would make my flight by talking online and saying, nieces, I'm coming to see y'all. Oh, auntie, you coming? Oh, I'm seeing you $20. I'm sitting. Okay, I got my flight. Who house I'm coming to? Cause bitch, I ain't got the money for a goddamn hotel. Auntie, I got a 5-bedroom, 10-bedroom, and you can just come here and I'ma still pay you. Cause if I would have paid for the hotel, who can I motherfucking pay? Cause I like to smoke weed. I'm gonna pay them they $50 and they not even gonna let me pay that money because I'm Auntie Hammy coming to their house. They cooking me all kinds of stuff, rolling out the red carpet. That's just like a famous person coming to your house. Of course you'll let them stay. That's entertainment. Of course Chris Brown can stay at my house for free. What the fuck? So, you see, so bam. It wasn't a big overhead. You never, especially at their level, there's no big overhead. Why are you trying to be this big person? My outfits, I would get from them. Tell them, oh, girl, you got something in your closet? I'll wear my niece's outfits. Girl, I can fit these shoes right here. Girl, I'm going to wear these to the goddamn tour. I don't have money. Even though it's $22,000 in there, I ain't got it. You fucking idiot. She went and pissed away that money, that lets you know that she is not financially sound to help a man. Period. She is not financially sound to help a man, let alone help her husband. Period. She went and spent that money stupid. That's why they better hope that they continue to even get the money now. Because God seen what you gonna do with 22,000. You're gonna piss it away, throw it in everybody's face, and run with the devil. And then you're gonna take $100 from and go to Dollar Tree and say, hey, I'm giving away school supplies. God see you ain't fucking genuine, you stupid ass. He see right through your dumb ass. He seen that y'all wasn't humble and y'all was sitting up there with them damn pools. And y'all wasn't sitting up there make saying, this is great. Y'all was showing off. Instead of saying, I had a damn jacuzzi. I'm telling everybody, y'all need to get this jacuzzi. It's on Amazon. And it ain't but you can get one $400, $500, then you get $700. And if you look real good, they got the used ones. $300. Just like new. If something wrong with it, you bring it back. I'm encouraging y'all to go and put one in your backyard, on your porch somewhere. This thing's so good for your shoulder. If people got hurt in it. These motherfuckers in a goddamn inflatable ass pool, dirty. Like they stunting on people. They are bragging. They are making it in a way of, oh yeah, look at us. Yeah, we see all the haters, but yeah, we got our own pool and we doing this and we. There are so many people on there saying, Netta and Char, I love you, Netta and Char. Make the energy about the greatness that is in the comments. Not, oh, you finna argue with everybody about. Pissed me off. I said, you know what? That's what's wrong with Netta and Charles. That's what made them go downhill right there. They were too cocky. Too cocky. Too full of themselves. They are chauvinistic. Not humble. And everything crumbled. They was up. They was doing good. With the Charles, your lunch is ready. You got a song and everything. That's your cue. That's how it happened for me. It was like, oh, I'm just crazy lady, but people just love me. I got this song. All these celebrities is singing my song. You capitalize on that. And you continue every day. Charles, your lunch is ready. You got the shirts. You got you going to other places. You connected. You are really branding this. She went on to brand, oh, I'm better than all of the women that's hating on me. That became Miss Netta's brand. Miss Netta went from, Charles, your lunch is ready. Funny, like, oh, girl, I'm saying, Charles, your lunch is ready. It made me want to cook for my man. It made me want to cook for my man. It was just fun and sweet and just awesome. That's food. People love food. You can keep going with food. Collaborating with different food people. Reaching out to them. She want people to reach out to her. Anybody want to book us? We in LA. Anybody want us to do some promo for them? Because we in LA. Anybody want to pay us? That's how she said it. Ain't nobody finna give you their money, and your biggest audience is black people. You ain't got no white folk that's sitting up there a heart like that up on you, and if they white folk, they the ghetto white folk, they ain't got no money. So with you having such lots of black people being your audience, you cannot have this I'm better than you attitude. Now people are watching you just to see your downfall. Now they get, it's so many TikTok pages that get more views off talking bad about Netta and Charles. Troll pages, 1,000,000 views, 2,000,000 views. Netta and Charles didn't get to go to the BET Awards. Netta and Charles probably got detained at the BET Award. Netta and Charles, I go to look at where's the good stuff. It's one page that said we're fighting for our lives for Miss Netta and Charles. They said they fighting for their lives because they outnumbered. It's more we hate Miss Netta and Charles pages on TikTok than we love Miss Netta and Charles pages. It is like they are battling, and it's just like, bruh, there's no way you don't see no we hate tab pages. You don't see none of that kind of drama. With E. Kane, you see all the we hate E. Kane pages. It's because they show their meanness. They show what will happen if you give them money. They will shove it in your face and tell you that you broke. Tell everybody, I'm the biggest. Oh, bitch, I'm all that. I'm the littest, and you're nothing. That ain't no way to get no residual income, baby. You sure ain't. When you a content creator, the only way that you can brag is if you made enough videos and did enough to where whatever money you was making in the beginning, what money you was making 2 years, 3 years, you make that in your sleep without even having to come and go live. That money comes in your sleep. You done made enough videos on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram. You done made enough. If you're an artist, you done made enough songs. You don't even care if the song get 5,000 views. You go make you 500 songs. What's 500 times 5,000? Hello. You go make you 100 songs. What's 100 times 5,000? You just got to work a little harder than others. So, I really feel like a lot of these content creators, although they are getting a lot of the attention, I really feel for them because they should be focused on their residual income, not and building them a real core fan base, and not being cocky. They are way too cocky about views. I see it a lot with the content creators. I seen this new content creator, child. She made up the video. Made up a dance that to JT. I'm pretty than a motherfucker. Hope we saying okay. She made a dance to it, and it picked up and went viral. So she was able to be on stage with JT and all of that. I went because I was like, oh, she's older. That I literally look for content creators to collab with, and I can't find none. So I'm like, oh, she's cool. She's a little older and she's cute. So I think she would probably do well if I wanted to pay her to promote Night Owl or any of my, of my stuff. This girl, I reached out to her and she was sweet. She was like, okay, she'll get back with me. And then I looked at, was just looking at her. I followed her, so her stuff will come up. She go and say, oh, And everybody see I'm popping now. You see these views? I'm popping now. So what you guys need to know is the people that was hating on me and wasn't there for me, they can't go with me. Girl, where's you going? You got one, but you didn't even make no money off of it. All you did was just be on stage and probably got a shirt. You didn't even like make the AI thing from it. You ain't even getting paid from that, ma'am. You views is nothing if you ain't monetizing it, and monetizing is nothing if you ain't retiring from it. It goes views, you go viral, views, money, residual income. That is the successful way for content creating. Anything else is uncivilized. And because you make money so fast, you can retire faster than a person that been working on their job 8 years. You can retire yourself in 8 months. You can retire yourself in 2 years. You make just that much of good money, and you can do branding deals. It's so much that you can do. But if you are not humble, it doesn't just fall in your lap. And when you go searching and seeing other people, oh, well, why they got that? I need to get me a manager. You're going to end up getting somebody motherfucking shiesty because your heart ain't humble. You ain't genuine. It's happening for that person because they are genuine. They not, once they get some a success, they not saying, told y'all, The first thing they doing is giving it to God. And they're showing the world that they're giving it to God. They not closet prayers. They is saying it. And they're showing others, you are encouraging others to be happy like you. If you is so happy and you got all these followers, you don't shove it in their face that you so happy. You encourage them what they can do to have the happiness as well. Dummy. So that's y'all Miss Netta and Charles. That's my response on that. And one thing Miss Netta was like, well, I own my trailer and Carlos lives in an apartment. Yeah, I know I was triggered by that. I'm like, yes, Miss Netta. Because, he was like, well, I pay my rent on time every month. He's so dumb. He got a baby on the way, and that's another renter baby. He gonna teach that baby the rent till they blue in the damn face and never own nothing, and that's why we so stuck and we don't own shit now. Now, I don't know if Netta was being true about owning her trailer, and I'm not sure if Netta owns the land. That's a big difference. If you live in a trailer park community, you don't ever own the land, and you always got to pay lot rent, and that's just like renting. So that is just like renting. So, and you can't ever really rent it out to anyone because there's park rules where they say only you can live in it. You can't sublet it out to others. So I think with that pool and all of that, she have to be on her own land, because I don't think that the trailer parks let you use their water like that, because usually the water is included. So, and he was like, she's trailer park trash, but so that's what made me think, okay, well, maybe she lives in a community and not on her own land. But when I was telling y'all, segue into the lesson of the night. Trailers are good when you own your own land because you can rent them out. Even if you don't want to live in a trailer, Get the trailer, rent it out. Become a landlord. Get several trailers to where now you have a whole fleet of trailers. Say you make $300 profit a month off of your trailers. If you have 10 of those, that's $3,000 a month. That's 36 a year. That is a salary. Okay? And they cost every bit of $7,000 to $30,000. And you can get some, say you get you one 7,500, like Miss Netta was saying. Where my 7,500 from Zeus? Where my 7,500 from Zeus? You can get you a trailer 7,500, get you some land 3,500. Some land you can put $2,000 down, and you pay monthly on the land until you own it. But say you got you a good 15,000. I would say Netta should have went and got another trailer and rented it out. And then as she get more money, get another trailer, rent it out. If you able to get made $100,000 and you able to get 22,000 like that and 22,000 like that, you definitely need to do it now, because Charles sitting up there with no damn job, and you owe that man a nicer life than what is ahead of him, being a black man with no job. Okay, that is aggravating, and trying to apply for jobs and he don't know whether y'all gonna be busy doing this and that. You probably telling him don't get the job because now you're gonna be busy and we gonna be booked here. The man is so confused with his life now. I would not have wished that on any black man. That is wrong of her. That is so wrong of her. I was so livid about that. But what they need to do is, they could have got them trailer 15,000. Say you got your land and your trailer, rent it out. Every time you make you another 10, 15,000, get another one. Before you know it, you got a whole fleet. You got a whole apartment complex worth of trailers. And these people is renting their trailer out, paying their motherfucking rent. And you are making your money. Don't look down on no trailer. Trailer with some land is the easiest property you can get to start you a real estate company, to have you some real estate properties. Trailers are the easiest to get. They the easiest to get. They the easiest to fix, even if you get a raggedy one. And the land is easy to get some land. It is the easiest option out of all. I say it's the cheapest option out of them all. Point blank, period. And it is the easiest to get qualified for credit. You ain't even got to have good credit at all for you to be able to get you a trailer on some land. It's what they call mortgage. I gotta look it up. VPM mortgage. But just look up, because it's only one 21st mortgage. 21st mortgage trailers. They call them manufactured homes. They don't call them trailers. 21st mortgage, manufactured homes. Don't matter what kind of credit you got, as long as you got 10% down, you got your trailer. Okay? You find you a trailer over in Opelousas, Louisiana, Lake Charles, Louisiana. It's ready to go. 65,000. You put 6,500 down. You pay $650 a month, but you rent it out for $1,300. You rent it out for $1,200. You making your $500-$600 a month. You can use your credit right now to make you $500-$600 a month with no problem. That is the easiest. 21st mortgage. Look it up. 21stmortgage.com. Manufactured homes. They the only ones do it. There's another one, VPM Mortgage. But they a little extra. They harder to get in than 21st Mortgage. You can be bankrupt. You can be fresh out of bankruptcy. That's what I did. Fresh out of bankruptcy. The motherfucker still gave me a trailer. Shit, motherfucking man. You can get a motherfucking trailer $40,000 in Able, Georgia. Put $4,000 down, make your $400 payment a month. Netta and Charles could have had them a rental trailer right now, making them a good $1,200 a month in they sleep. Now whatever money they making online is what they make online. You have to set yourself up to where you make the money in your sleep. Tell you that right now. Now, I love y'all. I'm getting out of here. My husband left me. Not left me, but he's gone to see the children. And me and Ruby are here sad. And I don't drive. And I don't do nothing. So I need to order my food now while it's still light out, because I don't want to order no food. And I got to go outside and open the door at night. I refuse to have to open the door at night. I'm locking everything up. And I'm scared. Later, Gators.